All right, guys, so I am going to record this. I'm going to show you guys how I set up Streak. So you have to be in Chrome when you get into your Google account, and you're going to go to your pipelines, and you can click New. And you're going to want to do a sales deals streak, I guess you call it. I do private, create the pipeline. And it automatically pops up these categories, these colors. You can tailor this however you want, and I'll show you how. So when I started, I followed Brooke something or others, and I think I also followed Melanie's, and they had this first stage be forming. So anyone that I talk to on Instagram or on Facebook that has conversed back with me, I put under forming. Like when I just send out my hey girls, I don't put anything out yet. I wait until I hear back, and then once I'm in the convo, I hit forming. So you can redo that. Now the other thing you can do under the gear is you can change the color. You can play around, like your background color can be black and then the text can be pink. Boom. All right, so there's forming. And then the next category I jump into is CG invite. So anyone I invite to my challenge group, and then go to the gear, rename stage. If they respond back and they're interested in my challenge group, they want more details, I put interested in CG. Click on the gear. The other thing I also put next is if I send them any links. So if I send them any promo videos or anything like that. So Shakeology ingredients, stuff like that. And that way I know they're coming down the pipeline. So sent info links, and then I will have order link sent. And then if I do share a card or whatever, the order link sent. At this point in my pipeline, I change it to business. So this one is a biz invite. And then this one is interested in biz. And then now I'm gonna have to, let me make this bigger. Now I'm gonna have to add more stuff. So I add sneak peek or link sent. So I have a sneak peek on my website, or I have a call recorded. So if I send that, then I move them down the pipeline. And then, let's see, I think after that, what I have, that's just the business side of things. After that, I go into like the following month. And so this part of the stage I change all the time. So for example, like right now we're in February, right? And if someone comes back to me and says, I'm totally interested, but maybe in March, I add them to the March CG invite list. And then I usually do a couple months out, and then April CG invite list. And then I hit the plus sign again. And this is if I have a CP Shake HD sold. I'll put that there. The other thing I have is signed up as discount coach. And then the other stage I just added today was future coach or dream coach, or however you want to put it. So those are all my stages. You can make it however you want, whatever colors you want, just go crazy with it. So now we go into I don't know what these are called, like the little columns. But so you have the name and you have the stage, and that's pretty typical. You're gonna go through and delete all the other columns. You don't need this stuff. You wanna tailor it to what we have. So go through, remove. I keep notes. I don't keep assigned to, because it's always our name. Okay, so I have name and I have stage. The next thing I do is do date. And what you do is, I probably did that fast. So you hit the plus sign, and it gives you all these options of the format of the drop down, or of your column, I should say. So I always have date next, and I want to move that. So you wait till you get the little claw, and you drag it over. All right, so I have name, I have stage, and I have the date that I talk to people. The next thing I do is a drop down, because I do the social media platform. So whether it's Instagram, email, or you can actually put communication platform. Maybe that would be better. Communication platform. All right, and I will show you how to fix the drop downs on that. And then I have a free form next that is social media link, which I use it, but it's not actually very helpful. So I'm thinking about getting rid of that. And then I have a free form with email, because I know that's truly how we should be going. And then I have notes. So like if the person's from my stepmom group, I will put stepmom. However, I know that person because once this list grows, you'll forget. The other thing I started adding was follow-ups. So I have checkboxes, and what I call it FU1, which means follow-ups, people. All right, so I have FU1, I have FU2, and I have FU3. All right, so I only do 3 follow-ups, and then once I'm done with 3 follow-ups, I just move them to like my March list or my April list. So, all right, basically at this point, you should have all your stages and then all your columns filled up. But what you need to do is, I'm going to put in a dummy name so I can show you how to fill in the communication platform. So what to do is you go to the plus, new box. And if you put a new box in a different spot, don't freak out. You can change the stage. So, we'll just put demo person. And if you click on stage, it will have everything right there for you as you move the person through. So the day is today. All right, so now you get to communication platform and you don't have anything to click on there. You go to management options and you click add option and you put Facebook, Instagram, email, like page, filled out app, I don't know, anything you really want. And then you hit save. And if you look, now it's all down there for the drop down, okay? These are just copy and paste. And then if you see the FUs, the follow-ups, those are just check marks. And you can make these as big, or as narrow, I guess as wide or as narrow as you want. All right, but truly, like this is what I do. You're gonna lose people, you're gonna have to delete boxes. The good news is it's not easy to delete boxes. You can't just do it in a flash, so that's nice. But that's how I use it. And then the other cool, oh geez, see, sometimes it'll do this, which is super annoying. Oh, the other thing you might want to do is label it whatever you want. So like I have mine as BB tracker, and I'll put demo there so I know. But the other cool thing is like you get pipeline reports if you want to try this 14-day trial. It'll give you a visualization if you want to look at like a pie chart or anything like that. I like my charts because I'm a dork. This thing will tell you like your most recent steps that you did. And then what I haven't figured out yet, but I know how to do from my phone, is I can set reminders. So, oh yeah, you can put it into a Google Sheet too. So I can set reminders in regards to, like if I want to follow up with someone, but I have to do that from my phone. So I haven't figured that out yet on here. But that's basically the gist of it, my friends. I know that was super fast, but it's something to just play around with. And then as you move someone through, they just hop right down through. And that's it. I mean, to me, it's been a great way to just remember names and not have to flip back and forth with papers and whatnot. All right. So I hope that helps. Holler if you have any questions and start streaking.